Hey yo guys, what is up? It's me, back with another video. So today, I am going to be talking about Forza Horizon 5 and some features that we want to see in the game, and some features in Forza Horizon 4 that we don't like, that we don't want to see carried over to the next Horizon title. And all this video really is some things that Forza Horizon 5 needs to do in order to be successful. Maybe if this video gets super popular, then they'll see it, but I don't even know if that's gonna happen because, like, I only have 20 subscribers, so they're more likely to look at a video like this from Airship111 than me. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. And by the way, another idea I had is if I end up thinking of more things Horizon 5 could need to be more successful, then I will make a part 2. Obviously, I'm not going to make a part 2 with only one reason. Like, it'll have to be more than 10 things, like, on a list that I write down like I did here. Like, I've got 27 things on this list. So, if I think of more things, there might be a part 2 to this video. But for now, let's just go ahead and get started with what I've got. Alright, so the first thing I've got is a long freeway. Now, this is obvious. We all want a long freeway after the super disappointing freeway we got in Forza Horizon 4, with the freeway not being nearly as long as the rest of the freeways in the previous Horizons we've got, like Horizon 1 and Horizon 2. Those freeways were so long, you felt like they were almost too long. That is exactly what we want. We want one road that leads to anywhere on the map and where you can go high rates of speed. So yeah, it's like Horizon 3, the freeway was long enough to get the job done, and Horizon 4 was just not. I mean, most of our cars, most of them weren't even like maxing out with their speeds because the freeway wasn't long enough. So we need a long freeway in Horizon 5, and I think you all can agree with me on this one. Alright, so the second thing I've got is a car testing zone to see how fast your car can go. Now, some of you might argue that the freeway is where we test how fast our cars can go, but not always, because we always have traffic interfering with us. I don't think this thing should be as long as the freeway that I would like in Horizon 5, but I think it should be long enough where you can get your car to its top speeds, tuned or not tuned, without any problems. Alright, so the third thing I have are multiple festival sites scattered throughout the map. Just like in Horizon 3, we had 4 festival sites that we had to level up to. There were 5 levels, with 1 starting out and 5 being this amazing, like, amusement park type thing for racers. That is exactly what we want to see back. Forza Horizon 4 had so much potential to be such a better game, and it's missing out on these little features that could make it a better game. But anyway, what I was thinking is like 10 plus levels, like level it up 10 plus times. That'll make the story longer in Horizon 5. That's another thing that some people want to see, is a better story, a more complex story that adds up, not like Forza Horizon 4 where it's just simple, oh yeah, go do this and you'll level up. No, we want a story. So, you know, just something to consider there. I really think we should bring back the leveling up festival sites, like in Horizon 3. Alright, so the fourth thing I've got is bringing back car meets. So in Horizon 2 and Horizon 1, we all liked the car meets. Even Horizon 3 had them. There was a point where you could actually buy someone's car at a car meet if you liked it. We need this back, and everyone agrees. Alright, so this fifth thing I have is a big one, and we want to see the season-changing element taken away. It was a nice test to see how people would react to it in Forza Horizon 4, but, you know, racing is a summer thing. It's not like you're gonna take a race car and go drive it out on a track in the middle of February. So, let's just get this season-changing thing taken away. A lot of us don't like it. Whenever winter approaches in Horizon 4, some players just don't even play for that whole week because it's not that fun. And, you know, like I said, racing is a summer theme type event. Like in Horizon 2, 1, and 3, that's how it was, and it felt like it belonged. When it's all year round, it feels like racing doesn't belong, and then it feels like, what are we doing here? So, yeah. Alright, so another big one I have here is less things to do in the Forzathons. You know, they cram so much stuff into the Forzathons, it feels more like a job, and it stresses some players out, because they want to get all these rewards and new cars and stuff when they complete the stuff they have to do for the season. But people have jobs, people have school, work, you know, like, this doesn't really work for people. Like, you gotta ease up a little bit on the stuff for people to do in the playlist, because it's just too much and it's overwhelming. Alright, so little one I have here, I could go either way with this. With or without, I'd be just fine. But I want to see Vagrant Records Radio make a return into Forza Horizon 5. I don't know about you guys, but when I would listen to that radio station, I would always vibe. It felt like everything I was doing in that moment, in the right song, it was just perfect. So, if you could bring that back, that'd be great. But if not, it's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. Alright, so this one is a medium-sized issue that I feel can be fixed pretty easily. So get rid of the clothing items and the character stuff. Like, this is a racing game, not a fashion show. I get they're trying to spice up the game a little bit with this, but it's a racing game. Spice it up with something better in the actual racing game than adding a bunch of useless stuff that we don't need. So just get rid of this, because there was a point when there was more clothing items than there were cars, and that is not going to work for a racing game. Alright, so this one might or might not be possible, because we've already heard rumors about a future location for Forza Horizon 5, but I was thinking a Miami, Florida location. Now obviously this might not work, because they already used that location for Forza Street, even though that game is absolute crap and nobody cares about it. People just play it because it's the only thing close to Forza on a mobile phone. But I don't know about this one. It was just an idea. So these two kind of go hand in hand. We want a big map like Forza Horizon 1, 2, and 3. Those maps were absolutely massive, and it felt like there was never something you couldn't do on the map. And a large world, we all want that, because Forza Horizon 4 was disappointing and small, and the game was just sort of disappointing overall. But let's get a big map and a large world, please. So I thought this was a very good idea. Underglow underneath the cars as an option for some cars. I think that is a fantastic idea, and they should totally do that. Alright, now here's the part of the video I wanted to get to. Turn signals, being able to take the roof off and on of convertibles, and cruise control. We need these desperately. That would add so much more depth to the game. You know how many people want cruise control? I mean, I don't actually know, but I know I want it, and I know that would be super fun, especially if you just want to, you know, just go at traffic speed, you know? Like in Forza Horizon 4, they drive 60 on the freeway. You can just set the cruise at 60 and just go on. That is a fantastic idea. Turn signals, I think we should definitely have those. And taking the roof off and on the convertibles. That is a very good idea. It would add so much more depth to the game, and that would be really exciting. Pink slip races. I think that's a great idea. Put some pressure on the drivers. Make them actually compete with other racers to get their cars, and let other drivers compete with you to get your car. Put some pressure on you. Make the game more fun. Great idea. Now this one Forza really needs to work on. Crack down on the cheating. It's so obvious when you're trying to go for a world record in speed and you hit, say, 300 miles an hour, and then you look on the leaderboard and you're like, why am I not first? And then you look and someone's going 2,000 miles an hour. Yeah. Alright, so this one, invisible walls, yes, get rid of these. Let us explore the big open world to as large as the map is, please. Please let us do this. It would be so much more fun. Alright, so this one I wrote down as Team Games Shenanigan. So the deal with this. So whenever you qualify for the team games, you know, or the ranked games, say you're level 9 and your level is 2979. Just say that. I know that might not even be within the level, but just pretend it is. and then you level up. So then you take a break for a few days, and then you come back to the game, and then it says you're still at 2979 when you know you leveled up to 2939. This they need to fix. The deal is they seem to not being able to keep track of where your progress is within the ranks, and that is unacceptable. I mean, like, you can get better rewards as you level up, but how are you supposed to do that if the game can't even keep track of your progress? I mean, if you can keep track of your progress better than the game can, then that's a problem. Alright, so I've got gas stations on here. That'd be a nice touch. So this next one is huge. No more toy expansions. People are done with these. They're sick of them. Besides Horizon Hot Wheels, which was absolutely legendary. Everyone loved that. I think that was everyone's favorite expansion of all time. But then Forza Horizon 4 comes around and they introduce Lego Speed Champions. Oh my god. I cannot tell you what a colossal failure this expansion was in my eyes and in many other eyes. So when I first got on this, I was like, dude, what in the world is this? Like, why? I waited 6 months for the second expansion, and this is what I get? This is what I get for my ultimate edition of getting Forza Horizon 4? But then I start playing it a little bit, and it gets a little better, and then after that, it just goes back to boring and useless. So, no more toy expansions, please. Let's keep it realistic from now on. I don't feel like that's too hard to ask for. Alright, so these next two have to do with Fast and Furious. So, bring back the Fast and Furious cars. Like, do it as a car expansion. I feel like this would be an awesome rebirth of Fast and Furious. Don't let people forget Fast and Furious. It's amazing. And also, it was such a hit in Horizon 2. Why not do it again? And plus, you can add some of the new cars from Fate of the Furious and maybe Hobbs and Shaw, and by then F9 will be out, so you can do some cars from F9, and I feel like this is too good of an opportunity to miss out on. And the next one, maybe a Fast and Furious expansion. I don't know exactly how they would do this, but hey, it's Forza. I mean, they can practically do anything. I mean, we saw how successful Horizon 3 was. Alright, so this one, engine sounds. Yes, we need an improvement on engine sounds. People have been complaining that the engines sound too much alike, and I agree. So just actually put in the effort in on that part. And now this next one is road trips. Bring these back, please. In Horizon 2, road trips were so much fun. Horizon 3 and 4, you can just fast travel there. You don't even need to do the road trip thing. But please introduce the road trips back. Like, that was so much fun in Horizon 2. I have so many memories with road trips, and so do a lot of other people. So, yeah, bring those back. That would be fantastic. Alright, so these last two. Get rid of team racing. Yes, this is a big one. Team racing is a thing we have to do in the festival playlist that is so aggravating. These players think they're still in solo racing, and it lowers your team's chances of winning because everyone's crashing into each other. Get rid of this. It's stupid, and a lot of people hate this. Alright, and so the last one is no more cheap auction ripoffs. Yes, this is also a big one. So say you go to sell a car that's worth $2 million. Sometimes they'll only let you sell it for $300,000 or less, or sometimes $500,000 or less. They're ripping us off, and they're not letting us get our money back, even if we never even bought the car and we got it from some useless wheel spin we had. But please fix this. It's an issue, and it's costing players some money. So that would be fantastic. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and like, comment, share, subscribe, share this channel with your friends, join my Discord server, link in description, and comment down below what you think of my things that Forza Horizon 5 needs to be successful. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.